I just want to share this word with you real quick. So I know a lot of people right now very tired of church, goes to church every week, can't get a word for them. Church is irrelevant, it's boring. And I was in this position a few years ago, and the way God dealt with me, He's like, "You've got Monday to Saturday to get a word. Why are you waiting till Sunday?" And when God rebukes you, it's well done. I was like, yeah, you actually got a good point there. Like, what am I doing Monday to Saturday? And you can get a word from God every day. You can get a personal sermon for your soul every day. God's hand is not short. Those who hunger and thirst after righteousness shall be filled. And a lot of this discontent you have is because God is trying to break your reliance off of men. Because we've become a consumer generation. Now, yes, your pastor should have a word for you, and at times will have a personal word for you, but actually at the end of the day, you're supposed to go to God yourself. This is why He died on the cross, for a personal relationship. And sometimes we forget that. Like right now, I've got about 7 sermons lined up. No, not sermons to preach to the church. Sermons for me. Sermons that I need to build and to preach to myself. That means there's Bible study research I need to do. There's prayers I need to pray. There's insight I need to get. Listen, let me tell you something. There is some words that will not hit how they're supposed to unless it's in the prayer closet, because the preacher can preach something and it not really resonate, but you get that direct download from God, that's going to hit your soul and change your life. And that's what God is trying to draw a lot of us to. It's a closer, tighter, personal relationship. Elijah was fed by birds in the wilderness. God has fed me for years now in the wilderness. He's used books. There's been some YouTube preaching I've seen, but the best way He's fed me is in His presence, in the prayer closet, in my personal Bible study. That encounter, when the word hits that way and you get personal revelation from God, there is nothing greater than that. And so then when you come to your church, if church is not as good as you wanted it to be, that's fine. That's fine. You got your 6 sermons for the week. And you know what? If church is not as good as you want it to be, then you can bring the fire. Maybe you can bring a word for someone. And so if we actually all come to church filled up and on fire, then it has to catch a fire. So that's just my short encouragement for you. Get your word Monday to Saturday. Contribute to your church. If you don't have an opportunity, that's fine. Preach to yourself. Preach to your neighbor. But go to God for yourself and get yourself a word. Stay close to Christ.